Alright, I was inspired just now to make a video on allowance and God's will and what I feel about those things. Alright, so they really go hand in hand. First I'd like to say I've noticed for myself I can either and there's always a balance of the two, of using will and allowance, you know. And you can will your way through life. You can push yourself and exert yourself fully and really stress, which I mean is good. I mean, like, those words like go both ways as well. It's good to like do hard work, but there's also allowance where you do what you need to do when it's in front of you, yet you don't try to force or manipulate how things happen, how they occur, or or the outcome. We can be stuck up on willing an outcome to happen when for myself, allowance is easier. When I allow opportunities come to me, healing comes to me. When I'm in a negative situation inside of myself, and I surrender and I allow for the healing of God, and however that may be, that might not come as like some blissful like healed, but you will be healed in the way that you are supposed to, and allowing. Okay. So, let's talk about God's will. I really, really wanted, I had this strong urge, and I still do, like a desire to do God's will, and for God to do His will through me, and I always felt like I had to do something, like I should be going out of my way and really thinking about it and doing it, and that's good. It's good to do good deeds and things like that. But over time I noticed that doing God's will, when I see myself, at least what I perceive, is when there's someone, there seems to be a pattern. Someone comes into my life who has like fallen away or been disconnected from the teachings of Jesus, and we help each other grow into a new understanding, and out of, and I don't, yeah, healing. And I feel like that's doing God's will. Being in the right place at the right time to say that right sentence, to say those right few words or to give someone that smile, you know, like even if it's, I don't know. I don't know if you're walking around with the smile on your face all day, and you're carrying that energy with you of this of this like love. Nothing, and like for me, it hasn't been anything like over profound. Like, I mean, it is very profound, like this love. But it's also very subtle, and like it's in here and in here, and like and hmm, an allowance. Um, I I was I was very interested in trying to figure out the right words to say this. Hmm. You know what? Maybe that's about it. Prayer. Um, the Lord says um, that we don't need to pray because the Father already knows everything that we need. And and I feel like this prayer for me, what I feel is like when I give myself in my mind, it's just allowing a connection just in my brain, you know, tiny little spot in my brain, center of my brain, you know. And and that's the prayer. That's, I don't know. And meditation, this like astral projection. Um, it's fine and dandy. It is. And I noticed I had mixed feelings about it at first because I had some dark and interesting encounters. But I've come to understand that we live in a world where all things are real, you know, but at the same time there's still lies and confusion. But yeah, allowing, yeah. God bless you, whoever you are. Stay strong, and your angels got your back. Yeah.